Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Blossom, the Seed of Life. Well, in between episodes, I gathered material and one of the materials was steel and I didn't feel like carrying a lot of it back, so I set this guy up to go and fetch me steel and he brought me back quite a bit I didn't realize was lying around. So we have lots of steel, but more importantly, we have lots of these, the Eden cores, because I figured out how that works and more importantly, dragonflies, frogs. We have finished decoding all the genomes, so we have access to all the animals. Now if we head over to the Terraform analyzer, we're at 127. That 127 seems a long way from 1,000 since it's not moving at all. But we need to get to the phase regulator and the planetary beam array control panel. So we're going to look at how to sort that out, get to that 1,000 mark, and we're going to continue. Also, we have ducks, actually geese, and we got pigs. Look at that. Strangely out of place looking pig, and he's stuck like my bike was. No, not like my bike. Yeah, the geese are angry. Don't mess with them. Alright, so I did do a test as well in between episodes. If I take a seed out, everything regresses. So you have to leave the sprinklers in. Seems a little bit strange, and there must have been an update because when I opened the game, I got the achievement for fertile soil. So yeah, that I think happened a long time ago. Anyway, we're going to get through some stuff today. There's a lot to do. Let's get stuck in. Right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to run over to our incubator, our embryo incubator, and we're going to make some changes because what we've got at the moment is not ideal. So we'll head in here and we're going to max this one out. If we go over to the large animals, which we now have, we have everything up to an elephant. Now, if you remember, we needed 1,000 life. Elephant gives 250. Bear gives 250. I reckon I'm going to have a bear here. But in order for me to have the bear, there are some prerequisites. I need the pigs and I need the geese, which I already have. But I also need boars, reindeer, and chickens. Boars need rats, salamanders, and chickens. We've already got the frogs and the geese. So let's unselect everything that isn't a frog, a goose, or a pig. Like the bee, the butterfly, the dragonfly, the hummingbird, the toucan. We're going to keep the frog. We'll add the rat. We'll add the salamander. We need to add the chicken. And now we've got 2 slots available, which is perfect because we need the boar and the reindeer. There's the deer right there. Problem now is we've got all those things, but we're using 8. Wait, hang on. We need the boar, we need the deer, we need the pig. So we've got all the things that we need for a bear, but now we don't have enough for a bear. Well, that didn't go quite as I expected. Does that mean that we need to have another embryo incubator somewhere? Maybe that's the case. Well, that's cool because I've got everything that I need to build it. Let's go and get those Eden cores. Wait, I heard a chicken. Alright, so I'm going to collect as many as I can carry, which is 8. And then I'm going to grab my vehicle and we're going to head out. I don't quite know how close we can put those together. I don't know how close they need to be in range of each other. So I'm going to do a little bit of testing. So I'll just pop over this hill and this looks like a nice enough spot. So let's hop out and first of all, see if there's a range. The embryo incubator, there's a range of 200. Area must be flat and clear. All right, well, it's not saying that it's too close. It just needs to be flat and clear. Oh, so I can come pretty close. So if I put this one in the bush, it's not far away. And I would say that that's in range. And it is built now. So we'll shove that in there and that there. Just going to put them all in. Okay, I've got 1 slot open. Let's hop in here. And the first thing I'm going to do, you see, now I can't do this one. Okay, wait, this seems odd. Do I have to be closer? I don't think so. I need to go and check that I got this other one right. Well, it seems like I just unselected the salamander. The boar is here. Now, can I do the bear? Oh, strangely, yes, I can. Even though the salamander is not available for the boar is still selected. Alright, I didn't know it worked like that. Well, anyway, that'll give us some points. So I'll go back to the other one now. Now, if I put the bear in here straight away, the bear doesn't have any prerequisites. Oh, it's the flippin' elephant that doesn't have the prerequisites. Holy cow. Right, let's do an elephant in here. That'll boost things. I don't know if it's a good idea to put a bear in. Oh no, I did do the bear. Holy crap. What was I thinking? Right, so potentially this one's going to give us 400, which means we need another 600. So we'll head back just to be sure. Oh, I'm starting to die. Let's just make sure. Okay, it is the bear that we've got here. Let me get to my vehicle and plug myself in for some power. Well, there you go, we're charged. Right, let's go and see what else we can do here that will help us out. Right, so we've got the elephant. That's going to give us another 250. So that'll take us over the 500. The tiger has some prerequisites. The deer doesn't. That's another 50. And it is a prerequisite for the tiger, which is 100, and the wolf. But now if we do all of those prerequisites, we are not going to be able to... We are not going to have enough space for the wolf. Alright, well, let's do the deer. The pig is like a prerequisite for everything, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do the pig as well. So now we're up to 350. Now we do have boars and ducks at the other spot. And I'm pretty sure that's close enough. Really. So, what the heck? Let's do the tiger. That takes us up to 450. And we've got 3 more, well, we should have 4 more slots. I'll go and get another one of these Eden cores. 850. So we need another 150. Now we could put the boar in. That's going to need a whole bunch of lower end stuff. Let's have a look at the smaller animals. So the goose was one of the things required, and so was the chicken. That's another 50. And that then brings us to... we're probably going to need some smaller things. And these are really small. But I think I'm going to put a bee in there. Oh, we have passed the 500. So let's get back. And this boar is trying to do something to my vehicle. Oi, back off. Find your own car. Oh look, there's a deer over there. There's a few of them and they look very happy. Okay, oh, and just like in real life. Dude, seriously. Oh look, a bear. Oh, I've never had good experiences in games with bears. They don't attack, surely. Right, okay, we're back. I need to plug my vehicle in, give it a little charge. These corridor ports don't work. The door port does though. Right, we're all plugged in and sorted out. Yep, that was strange. Our power problems are sorted. Yeah, that big steam turbine is great. Alright, let's, we got 2 blueprints. Really? For both? Oh, the energy channel unit and the phase regulator, done. Super. So we'll grab those. And let's see what we need to build them. So there's the phase regulator. I want to install the blueprint. There we go. Energy channel unit, done. So let's hop in and go and see what those are about. Energy channel unit. Channels high volume energy towards a designated target. Can only be printed on top of the orientation module. 3 gold wire, 3 heat sinks. And then the phase regulator stabilizes energy flow and maintains system resonance. Okay. So that's 3 thermogel and 3 power junctions. Let's start with this one. Gold wire and heat sinks. Okay, so... wait, why have I got regolith on me? Put that down. I have no gold wire. I hope I have gold. I think I collected some. Right, gold wire. Oh man, I've got enough for 2. Right, well, let's get them. And then heat sinks. Well, what did I just make? I didn't want to do that. Heat sinks need sulfur and titanium. So gold, sulfur, and titanium is what we need. We'll start off with the gold. There's the gold. And activate. Oh, hang on a second. We had some gold here. I'm going to stop that. It's mining. It's navigating to the mine. Let's deactivate. We're going to change that to titanium. I have a few pieces of gold lying around. I only need 2 of them. And there's our gold wire. Now we just need the heat sinks. So we need some sulfur and titanium. Titanium should be on its way. And since I'm almost there, let's relook at that phase regulator. 3 power junctions, 3 thermogels. I have 3 power junctions. And there they are. Oh, maybe shouldn't be carrying them yet. Oh, heck, I'll just move them over this side. And the thermogels, they need sulfur. Okay, so we're going to have to go for sulfur. Yeah, we already need sulfur for the heat sinks. So once I've got the 6 titanium, then I'll switch over to sulfur. And while that's all happening, I'll just run out another Eden core and hopefully dodge the bears. Oh my word, we have an elephant. Look at that. Hello, elephant. Cool. And that goes in. And then we can choose something else here. I think I'm going to go with a butterfly. No, we're going to... Yeah, these things that don't really have prerequisites. Let's get the monarch. Now, I don't know if we have to put one of each animal into these things. I hope that's not the case. Right, morning has come. Let us go and see what's been delivered. All right, one load of titanium has been delivered already. So we get the next one in and then we switch to sulfur. And while we're waiting, let's pop in here. Okay, so we're at 953. We need another 46.4. Now, if I'm going to get some diversity, which I think we need, well, I suppose I could change it after I've hit the target. Maybe I could change one of those with the cheaper ones to more expensive animals, just until we've got the unlock, and then we can fiddle them around. Okay, wait, hang on. I think he delivered, so I'm going to deactivate this, send him for sulfur, and do that. You know, I think I'm going to do that. Let's get to that target. But I'm going to take the plane over, because the plane is fun. And we've arrived. So let's hop in here. Well, now I'm going to take the bee and the monarch butterfly off. And I'm going to change them for... Let's go with a leopard. And we'll probably need just a little bit more. So we'll... I don't know, we'll chuck this turtle in. No, the turtle. Turtle's another 20. So let's see how that goes. Hi, dear. Man, I don't know if this is to scale. I feel really small. Although that boar is almost the size of the elephant, so maybe not. Should we go make friends with a bear? Let's go make friends with a bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Now, let me poke you. He's not happy. Hi. Yeah, I think that bear might be inbred. Holy cow, is that a rat? Where's the leopard? Anyway, we can head back and see how close we are to that next unlock. We should be very close. So in here, yep, we're getting there. 980. We just need to get to 1,000. All right, heat sinks. Can we do any yet? We can do 2, which is perfect. So let's get this built. I think my vehicle might be in range. Oh, power. Wow. All right, let's see if we can do this one. Will this reach, or do I need to expand? Energy channel unit. I'm going to need to zoom right out. Oh, it's outside the range. Bugger. Okay. All right, now I'm stuck in this view, even though I'm not in the build menu anymore. See if I can get out by using this. No. There we go. Sorted. We did get that blueprint. Superb. So I've introduced and sustained life on the planet, apparently. The planetary array control, let's get that blueprint and go into code. And then let's have a look at it. 1 processing unit and 1 glass. Oh, that's just a control panel. I see. All right, but first I need to build myself a printer, 2 iron ingots and a copper wire. So we'll get the iron out, and I don't have enough space for all of this. I'll come back. Oh, actually. All right, we can go and get the iron ingots ready, and I have plenty of copper wire. I'll just pick these up again. Okay, so I've got the copper wire. The iron ingots are coming. So we're going to have to put that printer just a little bit further out. And I have nowhere to plug it in. I suppose I could plug it into the habitat. That's plugged into power. Right, and then we can collect the iron ingots, and we're going to land up dropping a gold. That's fine, gold wire. And then build the printer. And I need to check. There is the power point. Oh man, that chicken is loud. We'll stick it out around there. Grab a power and put the power into here. And pick up that gold wire, which is here. And now, energy channel unit, we're going to zoom right out, and even zooming out does not help. There we go. I just had a point at the base. So let's build that. Right, and now that's still busy working. Let me check this one. The phase regulator, I don't know where that goes, but it's the 3 thermogel and the 3 power junctions. The power junctions are right here. So we've got those. Let's see if we've got any sulfur yet. Right, thermogels. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. I have to actually stop them. And that's done. All right, we got those. And before I do anything else, let me deactivate this guy. Yep, come back. We've got lots of sulfur now. And then the phase regulator, it uses 0 power. Okay, so where does it go? It doesn't really say. But I have a feeling that it probably goes on top of the big building that we just built. That doesn't look like it fits anywhere. So, well, from a distance, run over to this and phase regulator, and it clips in I don't know where it's going because I can't see, but yep, we'll do that. All right, cool. So that's being built. Let me zoom back in and we'll go and have a look at the next thing that we need to build. And that is the planetary beam array control panel. 1 processing unit and 1 glass. You know, I am shocked that I don't have either of those. So 1 glass and the processing unit is over here. And we can do that easily. All right, I think that would probably go inside. So the question, inside this one or, yeah, I think we'll do it inside here. So we'll use that. That also uses no power. I will come down to ground level. Oh, hang on. That goes outside. Ooh. All right, well then we'll put it next to our planet analyzer right there. And that is being built. And while it's being built, because it is taking quite a long time, I'm going to hop in here and just get rid of that blueprint. I think it was this one. Yeah, remove the blueprint. There you go. We've built... Ooh, goodness me, that is quite a thing. So apparently now we just have to activate it. No charge. Ah, it does have a plug point. And I have a slot for it, so that's absolutely fine. Now it says it uses no power. Wait, hang on, I need to check that again. It uses 0 power. Alright, that's odd. Why would it need power if it uses 0? Alright, now we have to activate this. So, E to charge... Wow, how much power does it take? Oh gosh, it looks like it takes a bit. Oh man, that's going to chew up all my power. Well, my batteries are full. And it doesn't look like they're dropping a crazy amount. It looks like it's going to hit 5,000 power. And yep, 5,000. We are locked in. Hold E to position the beam array. Okay. Oh, it's moving. It's going to point somewhere. Okay. And we're supposed to fire it. I don't know what this does. Well, let's see. Beam power at 4%. Okay, it's doing stuff. What is it shooting at? Oh, it's shooting up into space somewhere. Right, we're at 69%. 70%. I don't know what this is going to do. Oh, yeah, there's another quest. Locate the spaceship's upper entrance and activate the seed of life. Wait, which spaceship? Are we going to find out once this thing is fully charged? Alright, we're at 99% beam power, 100. Planetary beam array impact detected. A part of a ship section is destroyed. Yeah, which one? Wait, hold on. Do we have an upper section in our spaceship? I'm not sure which spaceship they're referring to. Yeah, I'm actually very confused. So before I decide to go and leave the planet, I'm just going to walk around here. I wonder if I maybe should add some water into this. May not be a bad idea, don't know. It doesn't need me to fill up the spaceship with water, so I'm not going to do that. I don't see an upper anything in this spaceship. Is it something that thing shot down? Let's hop in our hovercraft and go and find out. And it looks like it's pointing south. So I'm going to get underneath it, align myself perfectly, and head out that way. Let's go and see if there's something that I missed. Oh, hang on. Hang on. It might be this spaceship. All right. Let's have a look at this. Is there an upper place that I can land on this thing? Oh, there it is. There it is. I nearly left the planet. Maybe I should have brought the seed of life with me. Okay, it showed me where it is. See if we can find an entrance somewhere. Yep, there it is. You know what? I'm going to go back and fetch that seed of life, just in case. Alright, so we're down. I think I can... I don't know if I can actually pick it up. Maybe I can? No, I can't. I can only launch. Let's try this tab thing. Select different targets. No, okay. So I wasted my time coming back. Let's go back out there. Alright, so approaching the spaceship from the north. And I'm going to need to get a little bit higher. And we'll drop in from the top. So you really do need to get your hovercraft. And we'll drop in, land over here. Hop out. Do we need power to get in? No, we don't. It's open. Alright, flashlight. We have power in here. Let's have a look on this side. And we have data recovery terminal. Chapter 6, the beginning. She once said she trusted me to do what she couldn't. I didn't understand her then. I still don't. But she never left me, even at the end. So I will not stop now. Okay, this is our little robot story going on here. And another data recovery terminal. All this time she carried a secret, hidden from almost everyone, shared with only a few she trusted. A machine she believed could do something extraordinary. Not to save the world, but to give it another beginning. The seed of life. So, we're the humans. I mean, we had genomes for all the animals, and, you know, we should also have one. Right, more power over here. More to read. Something feels complete now. Not just finished, just whole. Everything I was built to do has found its place. And then across the hall, we unlock this one. The machine waits for me now. It needs what keeps me alive. If this is the end of me, then let it be the beginning of something else. Okay, and we continue. All the way through another terminal over here. Oh, that's a... we have a big battery in here. There's a warmth in this moment. A quiet happiness I didn't know I could feel. If this is what purpose feels like, then I'm glad I was made. And I'm glad I was here. For her. For all of them. Well, that's all the memory fragments from chapter 6. So let's hop in there and plug this in to there. Make sure that there's nothing else around. Doesn't appear that there is. Seed of life. Hold E to root power from Blossom's core. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, it's got to be from me. Alright, I have rooted power. Hold E. Oh, hold E. Oh, and apparently we have finished the game. Something's going on. Is the grass going to spread? What's going to happen here? Oh no, I'm not going to live through this, am I? My power is almost gone. And oh no, I'm no longer here. Blossom created a new world. If I was only following my design, why does it feel like I chose this? If I was only a machine, why does letting go hurt? And that's it. If you're seeing this, then you carried hope further out than we ever could. We trusted you with what we could not save ourselves. Where we failed, you stayed. Where we ended, you began, and that I missed the rest. Life gets another chance because of you. Well, this is going to be a shorter episode than I expected. And the credits roll. Well done, Thorin. Nice game indeed. Couple of things to work on, but I see you working really hard on the updates. Cool. So we'll return to the main menu. And that's it, folks. That is Blossom, the Seed of Life. A game that is really fun. Lots of stuff to do. Keeps you busy. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts on the game. It's a really pretty game. And it's quite fun to play. It's very busy. It keeps you occupied. And I might have done a few things differently now that I know better. But yeah, that's it. And I feel a bit sad for Blossom. But anyway, until next time, cheers!